us today. I'm just going to start off with a few questions about you, and if you can tell me a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Thanks for inviting me. My name is Tshidi Bodibe, but I'm known as Tshidi. I'm the CEO of Empire Partner Foundation, which is a tech-based foundation focusing on youth ages between 18 and 35. And we are really focusing on empowering them in different areas that involve technology.
Oh, that's amazing. How's your journey been so far?
Wow. It's been very interesting. I must say, for me, it's outside my comfort zone. You know, I started my career as a trainee accountant. I did my articles, and I'm an accountant by profession. Then I joined the ABI, Amalgamated Beverage Industry. I was with them for like 4.5 years. Then I moved to Pluscon, which is a paint company. I was there for 12.5 years before I came to the Empire Partner Foundation. So it was a different field for me to enter, but very emotional, I must say. And yeah, it's been a good experience so far.
How has the transition for you been working in all these different corporate environments?
It's tough, it's difficult, but I must say I got to know the other side of me that I didn't really see. You know, I've always been passionate about the processes, corporate governance, and it's the other side of business where you don't really get to work with people directly. And being at the foundation, you know, it's very touchy because you get to know people at a personal level. You know, it's not a matter of when you're tired, you close the laptop, you put it aside, but it's about what you carry at home. You know, it's people living under difficult circumstances, difficult conditions, and it's something that is not easy to ignore or to just let go. So it's a challenge, but I got to grow on the other side, which I really appreciate.
So Tshidi, in terms of the Empire Partner Foundation, how do you think you are making a difference in South Africa?
We you know, we have identified 10 socio-economic challenges that we are looking at. We are looking at water, we are looking at electricity, we are looking at education, we are looking at unemployment. Those are the few that we are really looking at, but the difference is that we try to solve these challenges at the same time empowering the young, talented kids, you know, and we are doing it through technology. So these are the issues that we all live with in our daily lives, you know. It's challenges that we cannot solve alone as Empire Partner Foundation. So we collaborate with our stakeholders, you know. We form partnerships that really help us into assisting these kids. And, you know, you look at how they join our hackathons. One of the programs we've got is the Hackathon. And there we invite children from different geographic locations. You know, we give them the resources, we give them the platforms to come and show off their talent. You know, they get to work with kids they don't even know. You know, there's team dynamics in the process. And we normally host it it's a 2-day event, which is not really a 2-day event in a way because it takes like the whole month to prepare that, and there's engagements in between for them to compete at the end of the 2-day. And you look at the solutions that they come with, you know, it's like, you know, it's amazing how talented they are. And one thing they do not have is exposure. Okay. No, so we use our tech networks to give them that exposure and to support them into developing their own businesses. Because the winners from the hackathons get entered into the incubation hub. The incubation hub is a 6 to 12 month program where we prepare them to become entrepreneurs. You know, so we engage with the corporate and the public sector, and they give their time. You know, they become mentors to these kids. They share their expert knowledge. You know, we involve subject matter experts to really help us groom the young kids into becoming their own entrepreneurs. And in that sense, we are actually solving the unemployment element of the society, because we are saying the only way to solve this crisis really is to create employment. And that's what we support through the program.
How do I become a part of hackathons? How do I become a part of a hackathon?
If you are aged between 18 and 35, you are not necessarily only in tech, but if you've got that innovative mind and you are creative and you are really interested in solving the challenges that are facing our society, then you are welcome to join. We advertise on social media, we approach universities, tertiary institutions to try and expose, what we are doing to the students. And yeah, the only thing you need to do is you register on our website, the Empire Partner Foundation website. You get the link. There's a free online registration. You don't have to pay anything for this process, really. And what we do is we allocate 30,000 every month towards the program. The whole program is free of charge. They don't have to pay anything to be part of the hackathon.
Do you have any encouragement for women in the tech space right now?
They must just keep on moving. There's nothing more powerful like empowering yourself as an individual. They must continue to learn. I mean, in tech, we learn anything everywhere. Information is all over. So sometimes it's difficult to get that exposure where you've got a mentor, but it doesn't really stop anyone from learning. Do not wait for someone to come to you. Use the available resources, educate yourself and reach out. There are companies like Empire Partner Foundations where we take kids from disadvantaged backgrounds, kids from rural communities, from townships, and we give them this exposure. These are the opportunities that they need to take, and it's really up to every individual to empower themselves.
Amazing. Where can we find you and where can we find the Empire Partner Foundation?
Our physical offices are in Senton, at the number 35 Ferguson Road, Ilovo. And we are all over social media. You can get hold of us on LinkedIn. We are on Instagram. Okay. I would say continue dreaming. You pray. You believe. And nothing is impossible, really. And yes, whoever really can help, in terms of the time, in terms of anything, work with us. We welcome any type of help, and we'd really like to make sure that no child is left behind in the digital world. So we need you guys to work with us so that we can continue having an impact in the society.